Hey, welcome back guys. So today on this video, we are talking about Venmo, and more specifically, I'm going to try to answer the question, can you delete or hide transactions that you have on your Venmo account? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, if you're not familiar with Venmo, it's definitely one of the more popular peer-to-peer payment apps out there. Basically, it's an easy way for you to send money or receive money through an app. Once someone sends you money, you can divert that right into your bank account, or you can use the Venmo debit card to spend that money. But can you delete transactions for your Venmo app? Be sure to stick around, guys. I want to let you know this is going to be a really short video, not a lot to talk about on this. So the short answer is no, you cannot delete transactions or hide transactions on your Venmo app. And the reason for that is because this is sort of a banking application. And because of that, the federal government does require and mandate all these different banking institutions to keep records and transaction history for their user. But why would you want to delete a transaction from your Venmo account? Well, that's pretty easy. Possibly you bought something that was illegal and you don't want that transaction to exist on paper. Or maybe you bought something that your significant other probably wouldn't agree with. Or maybe you sent money to another person that you weren't supposed to be interacting with. But it doesn't really matter what the case is. There is no option to delete transaction history from your Venmo account. It's not like an email address where you can just delete emails and things like that. But there are a couple of things you can do to try to hide the transactions as much as possible. So the first thing you might want to do is go ahead and set all of your transaction history onto a private function. That way other people in the Venmo marketplace can't see your transaction. And how you do that, just click right here on these three little lines here on the top left. Once you're here, then what you want to do is go ahead and click on the settings right here. Once you're here in the settings, you can change the privacy settings, which is the third line down right here. Once you're in here, then you can go ahead and choose what types of privacy settings you want. I have mine marked as private, and that way whoever looks into my Venmo account, they can't see my friends list and they can't see the transactions that have occurred on my Venmo account. Now that doesn't delete any kind of transaction history from your Venmo account. Another way that you can help hide these transactions is just by completely deleting your Venmo account. Because the thing is, if someone in your house might be going through your phone and going through your Venmo transactions, if you delete the Venmo app completely, then that means they can't just open up the app and start flipping through your transactions. Now, one thing I want to let you know, if you've done something illegal or bought something illegal, just by deleting your Venmo account does not make that transaction disappear, because Venmo keeps records of all the transactions that occur on their platform. So just because you've deleted the app doesn't mean that transaction doesn't exist somewhere on their servers or somewhere on their banking records, things like that. And if it has something to do with law enforcement, it is possible that they can subpoena the records from Venmo. If they do that, then Venmo is compelled to give those banking records or transaction history to law enforcement or to the courts, so you can't hide it forever if that's what you're trying to do. So there you have it. Unfortunately, you cannot delete transactions from your Venmo account. If you happen to know a way that I didn't mention, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. But hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel. And I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.